right, welcome to the PT Performance Podcast Evolution. This is episode 33, and it is the podcast for personal trainers that want to evolve in and win in all areas of life and business. As my first intro, that was pretty rusty. Normally, I just jump straight into it. So, congratulations on being on the show with the rusty intro. And it shouldn't have been any other fella than my man, Tony Everson, with a super clean hairstyle.
And do you want to talk about the mow as well we've got going on?
I got the dirty mow.
Can't grow a beard.
What's that?
I can't grow a fucking beard, so I thought I'd go with a mow.
You had a crack for a while there, man. You had a crack there for a while, and it wasn't looking
last year I had a bit of a go. I might bring it back, but I think I'm going for the Freddie Mercury or I don't want to call myself Freddie Mercury. How about Burt Reynolds? Going to go with a Burt Reynolds look.
Any Australian cricketer from the 80s would probably fit too, mate.
Yeah, what's that fella with a...
Merv Hughes?
There was a cricketer, wasn't there, with a big...
Yeah, Merv Hughes. He was the man that was known with the big handlebar mustache. Mate, Tony, let's give a quick little bio about yourself, mate. Tony Everson, strength conditioning coach, operates out of his home gym, which is a bit of an understatement. It's more like a commercial gym jammed into a fucking double garage. Yeah. Mate, just a bit of a chat about you and what you're about, where you're from, your PT history.
Yeah, that fucking home gym thing can be loosely used. Because I've spoken to a couple of people when they go, I've got a home studio. And I go, oh, yeah, sounds good. That's what I've always wanted, a studio. Or they say studio. And I go, yeah, that sounds wicked. That's where I want to go. And then when they actually talk to me, I'll give them a little stalk on their Instagram account. It's a bullshit fucking half-hour Smith machine with an aerodrome bike and a rower and a couple of ball slams. And that's it. Yeah,
and some bands. There'll be some bands, maybe some booty bands, maybe
you got a door, you got a gym. But yeah, no, this one's fully kitted out. It's all old school Cal gym. What have I got? I've got some integrity gear, laying hamstring. I've got like a leg section as you walk in the door. So it's got a hack squat, leg press, laying hamstring, seated curl, seated hamstring combo, and then next section's I've got back
double garage home gym with sections, just to put it in perspective.
It's set out like a proper. It's well thought out. Like it took me, I think it was 2 years to get it together.
Yeah,
but everything's thought out and measured before I bought it. I used to piss a lot of people off on Marketplace asking for exact measurements, but there was a purpose for it because it had to fit into this double garage. And then what have I got? I've got a Nautilus chest press vertical, seated row matrix, the belt driven ones. And then I've got next to that is a seated row lat pull down combo. And then I've got a cable crossover going around, and then back round again, dumbbells from 5 up to 55. Yeah, I don't know who's going to lift to 55, but someone will one day. Certainly not me. And then we got the Smith machine matrix again, and then going back round, I've got integrity again, preacher curl.
That's right. And
then obviously I've got a squat rack front and center, and then shitloads of fucking plates. I've got 150 kg bumper plates, and then I've got fucking hell, I must have like 400 kg of standard plates as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot. I think there's about 20 grand's worth or over into it.
So grab a few more plates and a couple more bars, and I'll be able to come out there and have a play with you.
Yeah, exactly. And wicked setup, mate. Honestly, I love it. Yeah. I think it's brilliant. And from me training in there for the last 2 and a bit years, even my physique's changed rapidly because there's no fucking rushing around. You ain't got to put up with wankers on their phone or superset in between about 30 fucking machines, and you can't do on anything. And even with the clients, like majority of them do 2 a week, and I mean, you can really concentrate and focus in on form and technique. Do you know what I mean? When they're in there.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those that haven't, if you're not following Tony already, make sure we'll put the link at the end of the show. But like, keep in mind what you just heard is all commercial grade gym equipment. It's not 5 stations in one. It's 5 individual pieces of machinery and so on, right? So you just heard a massive list of equipment. Spread that all out now and talk about the human Tetris a machine over here is Tony. It's like with all that equipment, you could jam that all in your double garage of a nighttime, and a Harley.
Yeah, there's Harley Davidson straight down the middle.
And a Range Rover.
Yeah. Oh no, I can't get the Range. I used to get the Range Rover, and I had a Range Rover and the Triumph and the Harley. Used to get in that.
Yeah.
But that was at the other house, but I ended up buying. Oh fuck! I forgot I've got a T-bar row as well, and that's Integrity. So
T-bar row. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't forget that. And then the hex squad. But the Harley still gets in a garage. The Range Rover had to sit in the driveway, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, priorities, mate.
Harley.
Not everyone's went for A grade.
Yeah, the hairdresser's fucking Range Rover can stay outside.
And soccer mum.
Yeah, soccer mum's car can stay outside.
So when did you? It's 2022 now, mate. When did you first decide? You know what? Fuck it. I want to become a personal trainer.
Oh fucking hell! About five years ago, I'd say.
Yep.
Tell you what really wanted me to get into it was so what probably a lot of PTs don't fucking do is have a PT. Like I mean, I don't mean this fucking bullshit online stuff. I mean a face-to-face personal trainer. He was like $95 a week as well. And he don't, looking back on it, he don't do half the shit I do. As in regards to training program, calories, macros, all that sort of shit. But he was so fucking pedantic with form and technique.
Good.
And a good fella as well. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
And I had him for 4 years, just over 4 years, I think.
Gotcha.
And loved every minute of it, training with him. Really did. I'd probably still be training with him now if I didn't move over from Perth.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, he was probably the one that really inspired me to get into it and chase my passion, because I love health and fitness and everything to do with it.
Yeah. So you started your PT career over there in Surrey.
Yeah. A gym called Shit Life. You might have heard of it.
Oh, that's where the accent comes from.
Yeah. Yeah. Started up with that, and I've had some fucking shocking gyms as well. Been in like real fucking bad ones.
Yeah, and I mean you've had a pretty I wouldn't say a common story going through the commercial gym process, but probably a similar experience to many trainers that get in there not because it's the next best thing or the latest trend or because fucking you want to become an online fitness guru, social media person. You become a PT because you love training, you love the benefits of it, and you found a way to be able to pass it on to others. So
I'll be honest with you, mate. I can't stand cunts getting. Can we swear on the air?
Yes, you can. You can say whatever you want. Hey, we've got Butcher from The Boys on the show, mate. I'd be upset if you weren't.
I just can't stand cunts getting ripped off, and there's fucking far too many. I'll tell you a little story. I was in this. I won't name because a fella that runs the supplement company is a mate of mine.
Yeah.
It was called something else before then. Anyway, this prick was a woman, and she was a IFBB Pro bikini. I think she's still floating around now. I've not bothered looking it up. But this is where people with no common sense get fucking ripped off by people. So I walked into this supplement store in Perth, knowing full well it's fucking nutrition, training program, consistency, time, and all that. And I weren't interested really. I just wanted fucking abs. So I went into this. I thought, where's all the PTs go? And I don't really want to walk into a gym because the majority of PT, well, fucking, I'm going to have to be careful what I say, but majority of PTs are assholes. So they rip people off. They're quick to turn over a bit of cash and actually don't give a fuck. But I know that they all hang out at supplement stores or do that as a second job. So I went in this supplement store in Perth, and as soon as I walked through the door, there was 5 or 6 people in there, and I think there was 2 or 3 PTs. One of them I kind of knew from the gym, but this chick came over and said, "Can I help you?" She dived straight onto me, obviously, and I went.
She's only human, mate. I mean,
she's only human, yeah.
Like, she did her best to hold back.
It was a Cockney charm that fucking knocked
100%.
And she goes, "Well, can I help you with anything?" And I went, "Yeah." I goes, "I'm not in here to buy anything. I know that all you PTs work in here, so after a recommendation." I want to know who the best PT is in town and where they train out of. And I know that you need a coach, you need that accountability, you need a training program. I want a proper diet. Back then, it was My Fitness Pal weren't a fucking even back then.
Google spreadsheets, maybe if someone was pretty savvy. Otherwise, it was just a word doc.
I've still got 5 years worth of on my email account from my old PT. Fucking, I would never eat tuna again in my life. But I knew that you needed all that sort of shit and a training program and whatnot. And she turned around to me and went, so I said, my goal is to lose weight, obviously, and the end goal is to look good and get abs. Vain as fuck, but that's what everyone does, don't they? They really do. Most. And then she said,
I just wanted to crush grown men and other humans that tried to play against me. Same though, right? Same.
Yeah. So she goes to me, she went to me, what you need. And then she pointed at this fucking protein powder at the top of the fucking shelf. One that obviously she's got to swipe up bullshit fucking code for, like all these wankers do now.
Yeah.
Pointed at this protein powder, and I went, do what? And she went, oh, that reeled off a load of fucking shit. And I went, do I look like a fucking mug? And she went, what? And I went, I just asked you for a fucking training. You're selling me fucking bullshit protein powder. I went, go fuck yourself. And then turned around and just walked out. And I think 2 other people followed me as well.
And she's thinking, fuck, am I in an episode of Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels? Or
clearly fucking trying to rip me off. And she's probably getting a commission on selling this protein powder.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
why I can't stand fucking not all supplement companies, but most of them. When they've got these wanker PTs in there, they're trying to flog. One happened to me recently over Westfield. And I just went, oh, I'll leave it, mate. I walked back out. And then I went back in when this prick weren't working because I just wanted pre-workout. And then I actually met a normal fucker working in there. And I said to him, can you tell me all about this protein over here, mate? And he went, yeah. He goes, what do you want it for? Because I was wearing a PC shirt. And he went, what do you want it for? And I went, I just want to know about it. And he went, well, you know what you're looking at. And I went, yeah, that's what I thought. So I went, the other fella that works in here, I go, is he fucking sponsored by these cunts? And he went, yeah, how do you know? And I went, because as soon as I walked through the door, this prick started telling me this. I never had the shirt on him. He started trying to sell me this protein powder, the same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because he's sponsored by it.
Yeah, he's sponsored by most likely, but also like being retail, the supplement game is, people want to walk in there and spend $50 on a pre-workout and walk out, or they want to spend $50 on some creatine and walk out. But that doesn't pay the bills, right? So most of these supplement companies give their staff these pretty hefty KPIs of, $180 a sale or $200 a sale. And, that's a protein tub, but it's also another protein tub or a pre-workout on top of that, or 2 of those and some multivitamins and a fucking shaker bottle.
BCAAs and all that bullshit as well.
100%. So it's easy to get roped into it. Even if the individual thinks those products are good, if you walked in and there was no KPI attached to it, they would say, what are you after? Protein. What's your budget? $50. Sick. Go that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are your goals? I'm trying to lose weight. We don't have any magic pills here. So how's your workout? How's your nutrition? How's your daily energy, your daily exercise?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, these are some things that will help give you the most out of that. But we're talking about, there's no magic.
Where's your fucking consistency? How's that at first? I can't stand all these fuckers asking Q&As on pro bodybuilders fucking stories or well, you notice no one fucking asked me any questions. You notice that? I was thinking about this the other day because they get it straight that it's all straight up honest shit. So when I put a shoot away, ask me any questions, no fucker answers. I get a couple of funny cunts, but no one answers any because they know that I'm not going to tell them. I had one fellow, when was it? The old account that got hacked.
Yep.
So I put a Q&A up there and I was training. So I've been training back twice a week for about a year and a half or something. And I think I've done a rear lat spread or something like that. And he must have loved it, this fella. And when the next day I put the Q&A on there, he went, oh, what's your training program? What's your split pro or something, some fucking bullshit like that. And I knew this fuckwit from the gym that I previously just left. And he slagged off personal trainers and fucking all this sort. So these people that ask these Q&As, what's your split, bro? What do you do for training back? Blah, blah, blah. How about fucking get a bit of consistency first with the gym?
Right. That's right.
And then fucking ask. It's so fucking specific to the individual.
Yeah. Like, you know, a better question for that kind of thing would be to say, hey, dude, how often are you training back each week? Or what are the exercises that you're doing as part of your back workout? Hey, dude, are you hitting that weekly, or is that have you split it 2 days a week, that sort of thing?
Yeah. And then you've got genetics as well that plays a massive part into that. So you're never going to, and I mean, how you're moving weight from point A to point B, are you actually fucking thinking about what you're doing, or are you just throwing a weight about?
That's right.
Because fucking just going to the gym and just chucking a load of weight on and fucking throwing it. Anyone can move weight from here to there.
Yeah.
It's how you move it from there to there. That's how you get the results. And then the genetics is on top of it, and consistency. If you ain't got none of that, you're fucking wasting your time.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, and from my perspective, I'd say similar things with the business side of things, right? PTs, you go, oh, how do I make $100,000 a year as a PT?
Yeah,
cool. I can show you that. There's some steps to take, and it comes down to the boring shit done every fucking single day, stacked on one on top of the other until you've built some sort of winning streak.
Yeah.
You know? It's not the fancy stuff they always see. Mate, listen, just before I keep going on, do you hear an echo on your side?
Yeah, I think it's this fucking computer. It's going out in the fucking driveway in a minute. I think
that's okay.
I've got it up too loud.
What's that?
I think I've got it up too loud, so I'll turn the volume down.
That could be it.
Any better?
Must be. Well, it doesn't worry me too much. I'm just worried about next week when some poor fella's got this in his headphones doing his cardio, and there's three of us talking, but only two faces. All right, so listen, man. I put a post up, something different this week. I put a post up on the IG and said, yeah, we're going to record this episode tonight, throw some things through, and I only gave 20 minutes. So I've got a couple of topics here. And for those that have just listened in for the first few minutes, you might see quite clearly that Tony's a very reserved and bashful man, and he doesn't like to share his opinions with too many people. So this might be hard to get some opinions on these topics. But
yeah, I'll kind of keep it to myself, to be honest, a little bit.
He's a bit of an introvert, bit of a wallflower.
And I love people.
Out of this list, we're going to talk about the next couple of minutes, and I'll start off with one, then we'll go to the next, and we'll go finish with the third one. So I'll tell you what the headings are going to be, and then we'll go back and break each one down. Okay, so we're going to talk about fitness trends. We're going to talk about what it takes to be a good client. We always talk about what it takes to be a good personal trainer and all the rest of it, but we all know that sometimes clients just don't fucking get it. So
take the fucking piss, and they lie as well.
Yeah, and it's an opportunity for us to vent a little bit on some challenging clients we may have had over the years, and also for the other PTs listening to go, okay, well, that shit is, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one experiencing that. And we might be able to help them out with some ideas of how to navigate around that kind of client, challenging client. So what makes a good client, how to deal with good ones and bad ones.
Yeah.
This is something that our federal police agent that's monitoring our Instagram page, I'm sure they'll look back and go, well, we've definitely discussed the topic of personal trainer etiquette between the two of us over the years.
Yeah.
You know, how PTs operate with other personal trainers, what PTs do in their business that can negatively affect their teammates, the facility, and obviously their own brand as well. So we'll talk about personal trainer etiquette as well. But let's kick it off, man. Let's keep it to three. Let's keep it to three of our favorite current fitness industry trends. As I said, we're gonna keep it to three.
The free fitness industry trends. Is
what's your top three? Starting at number 3, and we'll finish on number 1. Top 3.
Fucking
number 3 fitness trend.
3 fitness trends. Waist trainers can go suck a dick.
Right. So let's park on the waist trainer. Let's talk about a waist trainer. A waist trainer is this highly scientific.
Yeah.
Very, very educational backed or evidence-based piece of equipment made out of the same shit you make stubby coolers and school pencil cases and and wetsuits out of, cut and designed in a certain way to be a modern day corset for males and females.
Yeah.
And we see them promoted by people that are, reasonably lean.
Swipe up.
Yep, swipe up to get my discount code on this particular amazing device called the waist trainer. Tony Everson, your thoughts on the waist trainer?
What a load of fucking shit. You can't fucking shrink genetics. It's fucking ridiculous. Your waist is built, everyone's built different. I'll tell you what, the only thing you can relate that to is, these pro bodybuilders, when they're pushing 120, 130, kg, really maxing out to put on some size.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time you're going to get any sort of waist distortion or anything, when they're really fucking hammering the food 4,000-5,000
maximum end of their capacity.
Yeah, and then you're going to get the guts spilling out or whatnot. But you're never going to fucking shrink a fucking waist by wearing a bullshit fucking belt. Not in a million years. There was a trick. So there's trends, isn't there, going around? So, like on the Gold Coast, bear in mind I've only been here 3 years, but on the Gold Coast, when I first got here, everyone wanted a fucking, what do you call them dogs? French Bulldog. And now they've fucked the French Bulldogs off, and every fucker's getting a sausage dog now. So that's the trick. Well, it's the same with those fucking bullshit waist trainers. There was a period of time there, early last year or maybe the end of last year, when I'll see PT wankers I used to work with in the gym, fucking buying into all this bullshit and then getting a swipe up code and promoting the fuck out of it. We'll go on to that later, but yeah, it don't fucking work at all.
Mate, I remember we've had chats about some PTs that have used the before and after of their client, and the before photo is the client sitting there with shorts and a bra on or crop top or something.
Yeah.
And then the after photo that the personal trainer is using to promote their business, to highlight their skills and abilities and the results that they've been able to help their client achieve. The after photo was wearing a damn waist trainer.
Yeah.
So, that's like selling a car with brand new tires in the photo, and when someone comes to pick it up, the tires aren't there.
Nah, it's fucking.
It's not the same.
Nah, it's no way the same. No way the same. Diet. It's fucking diet. Just get on a diet. Fucking it. What
that does show, though, man, is a tendency, probably more than a tendency, but at least a tendency in people wanting a result, whether it's manufactured or not. Right. So you put that waist trainer on, and all of a sudden your photos look a bit better. If you can find a shirt that goes over the top of it, even better again. But the problem with that is it's instant gratification, where you could have just delayed that instant gratification and worked a bit harder and gone a bit deeper. Look, waist trainer, I'm happy for anyone to jump on and send me information, tell me otherwise. But waist trainer is an ego tool and nothing more.
No, nothing more. There will be fucking shitloads of. You could probably look at it on Google now. There'll be shitloads of stuff saying it does help. Does it though? No, I don't think it does. Not one fucking bit. Anyone can write a blog and put it on the web, and people believe it.
There's 93% of people who live in this state who thought that they needed to line up and get a couple of jabs to keep their jobs.
Yeah. Exactly. So
anything's possible.
Fucking same thing.
Anything's possible.
That's fucking gone tits up as well.
Right, so next trend number 2.
Number 2.
First one was waist trainers. What's another fitness trend that does your head in?
People fucking getting their client. At least I'm talking about PCs as well. Getting their clients to wear fucking belts to deadlift or squat
or bicep curl.
Hey.
Or bicep curl or shoulder press.
Yeah,
I've seen them wearing weight belts on fucking everything.
How many fucking idiots do you see walking around the gym wearing a belt around here doing cable curls or shoulder press?
Kickbacks.
Not fashion accessory. Don't do shit unless you got some sort of abdominal control. Then it comes into play, but you still need to know how to breathe properly with it.
That's right.
I've got one in the garage. I don't fucking use it.
Yeah, I got one right over there, and I use it. And I've got, keep in mind, a couple of herniated discs and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And I only ever used it when I was going for max efforts. Anything from 3 reps down to 1 rep. It's like, it's the same as, all right, well, I don't need it. This is a precaution based on the amount of weight that's going to be moved. But you don't want to train with it. You don't want to practice with it because
no,
you're kind of doing yourself a disservice there.
You need to know how to use the fucking thing as well. It ain't as easy as fucking strap it on, buckle it up, and then lift.
That's right. There's a way to push against it.
Abdominal control, the whole fucking lot. It's a waste of time. And PTs are pushing their clients to chuck one of these on and lift as much as they fucking can. I had a client say to me, "Oh, should I go get a belt?" And I went, "What the fuck for?" No.
Because a lot of PTs are rushing to get their client a result, right? And we know that an easier result to get is to increase their strength. That's much easier than losing body fat. It's much easier than getting fitter. It's much easier than really working hard on physical control and ability. Getting someone stronger, especially if they haven't been in the gym, is reasonably easy. Like, that's my background. I can make someone strong as fuck quite quickly.
Yeah.
The belt enables them to have this false sense of results. It's like, wow, with the belt, I can push a bit harder and they lift a bit, but they can sacrifice a bit of form. It's like, yeah, but that's not what we're trying to do here. You need to have the good form and you need to build up to that. But look,
everything takes fucking time. I don't know if that's a trend that's been around for fucking ages, isn't it? But
it's definitely been around for donkey's years, man. But you know, I'm a dinosaur. I've been doing this for a very long time.
Yeah.
It was rare to see someone in the gym with a belt, and if they were usually the old school bodybuilder that was had the V shape. Yeah, they were lifting reasonably heavy weights on just about everything, or they were the big ox power lifter that had all the plates on a bar on Sunday, doing their deadlift day. So seeing it around everybody now is a bit funny. But look, I'll tell you one of the trends that it doesn't do my head in because I don't care. It doesn't really fuck with my day, but I feel for the person doing it, the reasons why they're doing it, and the empty soul and rejection and feeling of failure they must feel when they do this week after week after week and get fucking zero result from it. And that is personal trainers mimicking TikTokers doing lip syncs over movie quotes or song lyrics.
I fucking hate that
or
shit.
Pointing at words about, like pointing at this. It's like, man, I have never once looked at a personal trainer.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's my deal. That's what I do. I've never looked at a PT pointing at silly fucking words on a screen or lip syncing over a movie scene or a song and gone, you know what? That's a fucking professional. That's someone that I want to give upwards of $80 an hour to take care of my physical training, my nutrition, or my health. No way, man.
How about that? What a load of fucking shit. I've never seen
again. I'm all about I like to win. I hate losing more. So if you're a personal trainer out there, a successful personal trainer that's built a business and it's making six figures comfortably and north of that, and you do
all that shit,
or you're lip syncing over some stupid fucking movie scene, or worse, you're lip syncing over some other stupid TikToker that copied off another TikToker.
Yeah.
And you are making good money and you are operating a successful business and life is peachy for you, please reach out and let me know. Show me your bank statement. Prove to me that you're doing it. And again, I will then turn around and go, you know what? I was fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now, any personal trainer that's doing those things and is making that kind of money was making that money before they started doing that shit.
Yeah, 100%.
You haven't got there yet.
That's
not what gets you there, my man. That's not what gets you there, girl. It's being a really good fucking coach, getting really fucking good results for your clients and doing it over and over and over and providing value. So more people stick with you and they stick with you longer and they tell everyone about you. It's not about a handful of your best mates and their friends fucking loving your TikTok.
I fucking hate that shit. That really pisses me. I see it on Instagram as well, that fucking bullshit stuff. That's my fucking head in.
It's a TikTok thing. They post it on Instagram because they're like, cool, I'll post it in 2 locations. That'll make me twice as good a trainer.
I mean, what kind of fucking retard you got to be though to actually DM that fuckwit and go, I'm looking to get fit. Can you help me out?
Hey, you know what? The way you lip synced over Charlie Sheen's scene out of that movie, whoa, man, you know what?
Yeah.
I could tell straight away you're the person that's going to help me achieve my health and fitness.
How fucked up is that? Fucking weird, isn't it? The fucking people fascinate the shit out of me. How fucking stupid they are.
Mate, the facial expressions you delivered in that performance makes me want to be your client. Please take my money
Isn't it weird?
And give me the greatest results you can achieve.
Do you know what fucking gets on my tits as well when you see? Because fuck, believe it or not, I'm still looking for a coach to face to face. I fucking really want someone to train me face to face in the gym. I love that shit. But every time I look on some cunt's fucking profile, they've got more fucking selfies than some fucking chick. And I just think, what the fuck? I'm not going, your personality just says it's all about me straight. I want some old school fucker that's going to be on me. When I've got 10 minutes to fucking breathe, ask me how my day is or something like that. I don't want this fucking shit as well when I'm fucking doing a deadlift, about to break me fucking glutes and hamstring, and you filming me like a wanker. Film me and then fucking have a look at me form and then go to me, like, that was a load of shit. Do that again. But
like I say, and I know you do this as well, is put the camera in a fucking tripod.
Yeah.
Get in and coach your client. Get in and give them what they've actually paid you for. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and for a minute think that most of the industry is worth $70 a session or more.
Yeah.
Market's willing to pay that doesn't mean you're worth it. Now, if you're going to charge that and walk around with your phone in your hand, thinking about your next TikTok,
facts.
Thinking about your lip syncing of your next move during your break, instead of this person who's paid you a good chunk of their money, you're wasting everyone's time. So put it in a tripod and get in it. No one gives a fuck who you're training. They want to see how you train. They want to see your coaching cues. They want to see your communication. They want to see the look on the clients. They want to see all that sort of stuff. So again, why don't coaches do that? Coaches do. There's a distinction. Why don't most startup personal trainers do that shit? Because there's a massive amount of doubt. Why is there an amount of doubt? Because they know they haven't put in the work to become the expert that they've sold that person on, but they know they can't convince the people in the audience, which is social media. Right?
They ain't been coached themselves though, the PTs. Half of them. Right. You need face-to-face coaching. I don't give a fuck who you are. Everyone does it. My form's, I'd like to say, fucking pretty good. But I still want fucking coaching to someone who's as good or better than me to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Worst case is, even if you're a great trainer, and you're someone who's good at doing it yourself, sometimes the coach is there to, as you said, pick up some form, push a little harder, get you beyond your comfort zone, all that sort of stuff. So
100%. And fucking filming your client with a fucking load of gangster music over the top of it gets on my fucking tip. And then you see him on a seated fucking press doing all this with his fucking shoulders, and they're going fucking killing it with load of Eminem in the background.
Yes, Queen, Slay King,
Queen, all that fucking shit gets on my nerves.
Look, guys, when it comes to TikTok trends, cool, it's fun, it's entertaining. You might throw a little bit in it because I'm at the same time I realize it's 2022. This is now what used to be color TV, or used to be billboards to the newspapers, or used to be radio to the next, whatever. I understand that, right? I'm not that far of a fuddy-duddy, but honestly, you got to look at it and go, is this actually giving me any return on investment? And also, if I was in front of someone and I wanted to pitch them my services and I wanted them to invest $5,000 or thereabouts in what I offer, do I want them seeing this shit on my Instagram?
Nah.
Or do I want them to see that I'm a legitimate, to be taken serious professional that can offer a service that's being offered out and charged out at some pretty serious rates? So get over yourselves, get over the trend bullshit, spend that time that you would have put into learning your next TikTok dance move into reaching out to a proper coach and getting some PT from them as well.
Yeah, learn how to fucking free lifts, arguably 4 probably. Free deadlift, squat, bench press, and then you could probably throw in a military overhead press, something like that.
I'll tell you what I would add to that, just based on who our audience is and what most people are, is the leg press.
That gives some fucking tips.
Teach people how to use a fucking 45-degree leg press. Every gym has one. How many personal trainers are out there shoving some video on their page of their client with the thing loaded up respectively to whatever their PB is? They're doing a quarter press at best.
Yeah.
And the PT's pushing on the fucking weights on the side, like, you're killing it. Oh, yeah, we've seen that too, where the PT is laying on the ground.
You see that?
Yep, pushing the PT's laying on the ground. Picture this, guys listening. Your client's on a 45-degree leg press. You're sitting on the ground beside them.
Yeah.
Okay. What are my thoughts on that? Personality dependent. I'm not a fan. Maybe you got a quiet little client and you're mirroring and making them feel comfortable. Be being close down beside them, right? Cool. Squat down, whatever. Sitting on the ground with your legs on the sled of the leg press or on the weights,
Yeah.
literally pushing the weight up for your client,
Yeah.
and then celebrating it as their PB. Yes, queen, slay, proud woman, proud man, strong boy, bro lift, whatever. You're a fucking clown.
It's fucking bullshit. How about fucking put them under a bar and let's see them squat?
That's right.
Like, teach them how to fucking squat, technique and form.
We're on a bit of fire here, man. So let's go on to the next one. Clients. We talk about from a PT's perspective, and for anyone listening to this, you know that I'm service orientated. I'm big on making sure we deliver the best standard of service to our clients. We want to make sure and we respect that they're spending good money on our services. All of that plays into account. If you don't know this about me, go back and hear some episodes, watch my Instagram, you'll see what I'm about. I put that out there just because we're about to point out when you deliver the best of everything and you're delivering a great service, you're still going to have some shit clients. You're still going to have humans that have a long way to go. And there's people out there saying, yeah, but they're just healing and it's your job to nurture them. And they're just going through some tough times. Yep, cool, accept all of that. But sometimes you've got some shit clients. And when you've got some shit clients that don't align with your vision, don't align what you're trying to be, and aren't bringing any kind of value to you, you've got to know when to cut that loose. So what are some things that do that most of our crew listening have a good laugh about because they're probably experienced as well? What's some challenging client situations you've had?
Challenging? I think my speaker's fucked up on this computer. But so you're saying what's some challenging clients I've had?
Yep.
Right. Well, should we fucking straight off the bat, let's talk about the fuckers not turning up. How about that?
The no-shows.
That's fucking annoying.
Well, it's disrespectful. It's annoying. I don't know if I've mentioned it on this show, but I've talked to it with my coaching clients. I used to do eventually, it took me a while and lots of pissed off drives home where I could have been home, an hour or two earlier with a young family back in the day, but I stuck it out and then I'm home at 8 or 9 o'clock at night and missed the little one's wake time because of a no-show. So what I ended up doing, I put a bond. I called it a performance bond. Okay, so when I took on clients, I was at the time able to land some individuals that had good income and were pretty dedicated to their business and their life, but they were busy. And they were the notorious ones for leaving me hanging with short notice, half an hour's notice, a couple of hours notice, right? So I started this thing, I called it the performance bond. If you signed up for my coaching and we did a 10-week program, on top of that 10 weeks was $1,000 performance deposit that they made, right? Anytime they didn't show or provided less than 24 hours notice, I took $100 out of that $1,000 and I did whatever the fuck I wanted with it.
Yeah.
I could buy McDonald's with it. I could put it in my fuel card, in my car. I could take out the family for dinner. I could do whatever I wanted with it because you stood me up. That cost you $100 in the kitty, right? At the end of that period of time, whatever was left, then I'd be saying to them, hey, listen, that's yours. Go take your partner out for dinner or go get yourself some new clothes or go do something, right? Because I understood that sometimes these guys were choosing not to come and do their session because they just pulled a 10-hour day and they needed to get home to their family, right? Sometimes they were busy on phone calls and that sort of went over time. And I get all of that sort of shit too. But the reason that they needed a trainer is because they kept prioritizing shit that wasn't important and they got fat and unhealthy and sick and high blood pressure and all that sort of stuff. So this was my way of saying sometimes you're going to have legitimate reasons why you can't make it. Most of the time, they just chose something different because the training session was going to be the harder option of the day. It was also going to be the best option long-term. So I put in that $1,000 bond and it was really cool because if they didn't show, I got paid. But it wasn't through the old, my session's valuable. It's like, hey, man, whatever, the session doesn't matter. You don't need me for that session. I'll go lead gen. I'll go service my other crew. I'll put some content. Yeah, back these days, you'd call it content. Back then, I'd say I'd put some value together, some sort of written documents. But it cost them $100, right? But that doesn't happen too often. So, clients no showing. What's that about?
Yeah, I know. It is bad. Your client's not showing up. Or I've had, do you want to hear the excuses?
Please, unload.
Well, first of all, one of them had quit recently. She's doing 2 a week. And notorious. So I am a bit of a soft fucker, despite what anyone may fucking think on here.
Secret's out.
Well, sometimes I let it slide, do you know what I mean? Depending on the situation. But as soon as a lie leaves the fucking client's lips, I know it's a lie straight away. And then she was cancelling fucking constantly. And there's another one that was doing it recently as well, but I've knocked it all on the head. You know, I've told them all they can all fucking quit if they don't like it. It's getting on my fucking tits. Like we've been doing makeup sessions since fucking December. By the two. Well, I'm sure the other one ain't going to do it now, but the other one's quit. So anyway, so she texted me and said, hey, Tony, it was 5 o'clock that session was. Hey, Tony, I've just got home. She messaged me at 4 o'clock. I'm just too tired to come training. Every fuckwit's too fucking tired to go. She only lives 2 minutes down the road as well, by the way.
But not too tired to go sit on the couch and eat an ice cream and a bag of chips.
On a fucking couch. Watch a Netflix program. I was too tired to come training. Let's rebook fucking next week. Not can you please?
Yeah.
Would you mind? Let's rebook next week. I went, I'll tell you what, now you're done. I went, no one's doing any more makeup sessions. Give it the obvious fucking reasons as if you didn't need them. Why you can't fucking do it. Other people want the time slots, you know what I mean?
That's right.
And then she checked in on Sunday, went, oh, I've just been thinking I can't make these times with hours I do at work. I've got clients that work 7 days a week. Still fucking get here for PT. Still get results every week. And then she went, I'm going to have to quit because I just can't make the time slots. I just screenshot the fucking text message, circles 4 o'clock. I went, you can make it. You just can't be fucked.
Yeah.
When you get your head in check, give us a call. Yeah. By the way, that's the 3rd time she's been back, so she won't come back again.
Yeah, we've got.
You know all my clients who you've affectionately called them Team Boomerang.
Team Boomerang.
Yeah, well, she's not one of them. She's a Team Stick.
There's an old song called "My Boomerang Won't Come Back."
It ain't coming back. No chance. I mean, I'll let everyone come back for sure.
Yeah, you have a good return. We've known each other for about 3 or 4 years now, and you've got a good.
Yeah. They all come back, mate. We've had like what's his name? Fucking Kieran come back 6 weeks ago. Last time I trained him was over 2 years.
Yeah. Come
back again, and Brittany signed up the other day, 5 or 6 weeks ago as well. She was it a year and a half ago? Tracy's another one. She signed up again. She's probably 8 weeks in. She was on another client from way back.
Yeah, and you know what? Some people, they need a change to learn these things, but essentially, it's always greener where you water the grass, right?
Yeah.
So they find that out sooner or later, which is good.
Yeah.
You know, but the thing with clients is, we're a service-based business, right? We down a little bit further than we normally would. We accommodate more than we probably should. But at the end of the day, look, if somehow clients of personal trainers are listening to this, or you're thinking about getting a personal trainer, just understand, like, time is precious for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, communication is a two-way street. I've seen a lot of situations where, you know, members or clients have gone on the rage about a PT, and I sit back because it's part of my role. Is whenever those things pop up, I've got to make sure that the story's coming through, or who's at fault. Man, I've seen as many issues, if not more issues, where clients making accusations about a trainer's punctuality or effort and all the rest of it. And when you turn around, it's like, you know, the client's no-showed, late-showed 7 or 8 times in a row.
Yeah.
The client turns around, the PT turns around and says, hey, listen, we can't train anymore. You know, I'll find you someone else. And they kick off a stink about why that trainer couldn't talk to them that way, or have a pencil on them like that. And it's like, well, sometimes, you know, there's the old story back in the day was the customer's always right. And I'm like, yeah, but the customer can sometimes be an asshole.
Yeah.
But if you have a good to great standard, you deliver on time every time, you provide a great experience with your clients every time, and you find yourself with a challenging / shit client, sometimes, more often than not, the cost of the uncomfortable conversation is far cheaper and easier than the long-term cost of keeping that individual.
Yeah, 100%.
So listen, let's wrap it up with PT etiquette. You're a personal trainer. You're running your business. It's your own business. You're responsible for your own income, and you're in a facility where there's multiple other personal trainers, all building their business, all responsible for their own income. Right? I always say that it's different to a team sport where you're all fighting for a common goal, which is for the team to win. I say it's more like an Olympic team where you've all got your own individual event and your own specialty, but you all want each other to win, because the greater the team result in that regard, the better the outing.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some of the things that we've witnessed or that we see or that we've noticed over the years in commercial gyms in particular, where the other PT is the shithead. And what are some of the things that PTs do that they don't consider may and usually do affect their team when it comes to pricing, reputation, demand, all that sort of stuff? What have you seen?
Undercutting
On prices? Yeah. Could be detached from your team and charging way under just because you don't value your own service.
Way fucking under. And don't forget, we're dealing with the public as well, and 90% of them are fucking stupid, and they think because it's cheap, it's great. It ain't if it's cheap, you wouldn't go out and buy a fucking Ferrari that's up for 10 grand, would you?
Well, if you did, you'd have a lot of questions.
Fucking hell. So yeah, undercutting, approaching other PTs, clients. Fucking, there was loads at that last gym I worked at.
Yeah, look, and they're all the common ones, right? Undercutting in price, poaching fellow PT clients, whether directly or indirectly. It's just not having a strategy involved, right? Like on that one there, I teach all more PTs. I don't want a PT not talking to someone on the gym floor because they're worried they may already have a PT. I'm like, go have that conversation. But in the first or second sentence, you want to get out, who's the coach?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? I'm Chris. I'm one of the trainers here. What's your name? Oh, nice to meet you, Steve. Hey, Steve, how long have you been a member here? What do you love about this team?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Also, who's your coach?
Yeah.
Oh, my coach is Tony. Oh, Tony, he's a great PT. I've heard good things about him. Hey, you're in great hands, man. Nice to meet you, Steve. I'm going to keep moving around saying hi to some people. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Versus, hey, my name is Chris. I'm a new PT. Have you got a coach? Oh, yeah, I'm seeing Tony. Oh, yeah, Tony's all right. Like, yeah, I heard he's pretty good. But listen, man, if I can ever give you a hand, if you need a hand with something, or you need someone to look at your program or something, let me know. That's a shit move.
Yeah. He's fucking dangling a carrot in front of the vulnerable client already.
But yeah, it's that as well. But it's also like, this is a shit thing to do.
How about that fucking place I was working at? Probably won't fucking mention the shit gym, but one of the fucking individual cunt PTs there was fucking telling the whole fucking gym how shit I was.
Yeah.
But I knew all along, and I never said, no, I never made it public how fucking, we all know how fucking wank this person is.
Yep.
I kept my mouth shut. And it was this lovely lady, Kim, who's now found out an ex-member. And she messaged me the other day about training. I'm just a little bit out of her price range at the moment.
Mm.
But anyway, she hit me up when I was working in there and said to me, are you looking for clients, blah, blah, blah. And I went, yeah. Told her what I do, told her how much. And I went, do you want to sign up then and we'll get you going? And she went, oh, I'm actually going to see this other particular person. And I went, yeah, all good. I went, no rush, I'm not going nowhere. Just let me know when you're ready.
Mm.
And she went, yeah, thanks very much. I'm fucked off. 3 days gone past and I'm sitting in I was standing by reception. Well, I weren't allowed to fucking stand apparently. And I was standing in reception. That's where you get with your clients at reception. Good morning, how's your day going? What you're training, blah, blah, blah. They told me I can't do that no more. So I said, yeah, try moving me. I ain't fucking moving from here.
Imagine if all 15 trainers all stood there and the client had
That's when it becomes fucking awkward and you can't do it. But when there was no other PTs doing it, it was just me at the time. And
like when you try to vote and everyone's trying to give you those voting cards.
Yeah. Anyway, this lovely lady strolled past and she went, oh, Tony, just to let you know, I'm not going to go with you or the other person in particular. She picked this other trainer that was cheap. And I went, yeah, don't worry about it. And I go, it's all good. I go, just stay consistent and keep on with it and you get results. Then she went, "Can I just say you're the only one that didn't mention the other trainer?" And I went, "Well, what are you talking about?" And she went, "Don't tell no one this, but that other trainer I went to see, as soon as I said that I've been in to see you first, she straight off the bat said how shit you was. Said you was a shit trainer, didn't know nothing about nutrition." Oh, I've just said cheating, so let's give it away a little bit.
Yeah.
So, shit trainer, don't fuck all about nutrition, horrible fucking person, horrible PT, and all the rest of it. And I went, "Right, yeah, I know." And she went, "What?" And I went, "Listen, I've been working here for 2.5 years. She's been saying it from fucking day one, this cunt." I went, "I don't care." I went, me and her are fucking leagues apart. I go, "She can say whatever she likes."
Yeah, that's right. And that's knowing what you bring to the table, right? When you've got that level of confidence, I always talk about this, that you achieve success after you earn confidence built on the discipline that you've been working on, right? So you build discipline.
Yeah.
You develop discipline by doing the shit that you know one day is going to make you better than everybody else. Once you've done that long enough to be really, really good at it, you earn the confidence to say and to know that you are. Once you get that level of confidence, you start to succeed, right? What happens is people who don't earn the confidence, they just take it. They need other things like to shoot someone else down. They need other things like these bogus TikTok and all these kind of clips we spoke about earlier to feel relevant, because they know they haven't actually got a foundation. They don't even know what they're good at, why they're good at it. They don't know why this works or why that works. They're just regurgitating and repeating what they see and makes them feel good, but it doesn't make them, they know they haven't earned that, right?
Yeah.
So then they try to sprinkle a little bit of ego or attitude on that, and they crash and burn mentally because they know they're fucking full of shit. Whereas if you've done it the hard way, you've developed that discipline, you've earned that confidence, you've achieved that success, then you sprinkle that little bit of ego on top and you go from good to great real quick.
Yeah. And the other thing that was annoying is the fitness fucking director or the PT manager, whatever you want to call these fuckers. He knew as well. Everyone fucking knew that this piece of shit had been doing it. I mean, they're not doing their job right from that fucking day one, but I still didn't give a fuck. I'm better than every cunt in that fucking gym.
And that takes me to another.
As well.
Yeah, 100% you are, dude. And it takes me to another thing with PT etiquette is stop gossiping.
Yeah.
Stop talking shit about each other or someone else in the team, whether they're socializing with you or whether they just train a little bit different to you. Mate, I've been in gyms forever. I've been around hundreds of personal trainers, and it always shocks me when someone who's trying to build their business as a PT is going to try and mock someone else trying to build their business as a PT. Now, granted, there are some exceptions where there's some terrible trainers out there, but the deal is not to mock them or point at them from a distance or talk to your clients about how shit that one is or talk to the other PTs. It's go and engage it. Go and have a conversation. I go, hey, listen, man, you obviously love being a personal trainer. We're all here for the same reason, but I've just noticed some things. I've picked up on something, or I've got some questions for you. And you try and build each other up rather than shoot each other down, right? What I find in our industry is everyone loves a chat and a gossip, and they're all like living their life as if it's a reality TV show. But the PTs that are killing it, the PTs that are building great businesses and leaving massive amounts of legacy with their clients achieving success and empowering their clients to pass that on to their friends and family, the ones that do all that, they got no time for gossip.
No.
No time for shooting other PTs down. They got no time for any of this bullshit. What they've more got time for is lifting everyone around them so they themselves can continue to rise up.
Yeah. It's fucking shit. Filming your fucking clients. I mean, there's so many fucking PTs that I know that are not shown or turned up late and just film their clients for their Instagram page, isn't it?
For their own benefit.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
You don't do it. Some fucking poor prick has fucking worked 6 days a week, 10, 12-hour days to have that luxury of having because a PT is a fucking luxury.
Yep.
And they're paying you, north of 70 fucking, I was going to say 70 quid, $70 a week to fucking have your time. Another thing I used to see as well, fucking chucking a client on a machine and then turning around over here, having a chat with fucking Bill and whatnot and fucking, and even a couple of PTs at that last place I was working at, a couple of them messaged me and went, fuck, you give everything to your clients, don't you? You just focus straight in. I went, oh yeah, they're fucking paying me. If they want to sit there and fucking, yeah, it's fucking weird. I went, well, they're paying. Actually, I took one of the clients off of her to her. She's still here on and off again, you know, one of them ones. But she said, yeah, I watch you in the gym and I watch what you do. And I went, yeah, you do that too. They're paying you a lot of fucking money.
Look, one of the biggest gripes, or another one, the other one, I think gossiping and bullshit and shooting each other is probably the biggest gripe. But another one is, look, you're all, like if you're a personal trainer and you're trying to charge a certain fee and your colleagues, the other PTs around you are charging healthy rates as well, the least you can fucking do is turn up, look sharp, communicate well, present well, be punctual, be professional. Don't sip coffee on the gym floor. Don't sit there and talk to other people when your clients, like, hold a standard. Because what they don't realize happens is the public sits back and goes, that's that trainer. Oh, wow, they're all this average looking trainers. Then they finally get up the courage to come talk to a PT, or the PT puts in some lead generation effort and lands a lead. And then the person's perception of PTs at that club is low. You pull out your $80 fee and they're like, oh shit, we're looking around. No one's wearing the same uniform. That dude's drinking a coffee. That one's eating cereal over on the gym floor. This one never does anything with his clients. I thought you guys would be more like $20 a session.
Yeah, what the fuck am I paying?
Exactly right. So PT etiquette is, like, hold yourselves to higher standards.
Yeah.
Find industries where you can legitimately be charging anywhere $70 to $100 for a 45-minute session. Find out what other industries charge that and see the standard in delivery of service. See their presentation. See how they communicate. I guarantee you they're not sitting there on a gym floor stinking of fucking tuna breath and coffee, in a shirt that hasn't been properly washed for 2 days because it's $30 for a new one or something. Like, just raise your standards, be a better PT, communicate better, gossip less, and do these things more often. And you'll start to have a bit more faith and a bit more belief in yourself. And then you'll charge more, present more, deliverable.
Yeah. I don't like fucking, if someone's paying you a decent sum of money for coaching, even if the client's not putting in the fucking effort on or whatever, or don't want to do, sit there and listen to their fucking day. Who gives a, what I used to fucking get fucked off with is someone putting them on a incline press, and then you look over and the PT's fucking giving it that fucking big, you
not looking
his shirt off, looking around the fucking gym, and you go, what? There was a fucking PT. She's probably going to fucking. I'll just let it out again. It's another female. She there was a fucking one of her clients come in the gym. She walked in reception, and I went to her. Like, she was a good-looking chick, and I went, fuck. I goes, where's your client from? And she went, oh, I don't know, Upper Coomera or somewhere. And I went, no, you fucking dick. And she went, what? And I went, she's got a fucking European accent, like she fucking. Is she Spanish or what? What's her fucking back? Oh, I don't know. And I went, go fucking find out then. How long she's been with you fucking ages?
Yeah.
Go fucking ask her. I went, I can't believe you don't know where the fuck she's from. I went, she had a proper thick, like a Spanish fucking accent or something. I thought, fucking hell. Bad, isn't it?
Yeah, and it comes down to a lot of PTs in a position where their business is not generating a really healthy revenue or income. So they do and say and deliver whatever they feel they need to get the deal. Once they've got paid, then they're kind of like looking for the next payment, and that person is just fading out over the sessions, right?
Yeah.
Man, I see that too, and I see PTs like, man, I just dropped X amount of clients. I'm like, well, in my observation, dude, you put a lot of effort in to land a client, and then you deliver a substandard bullshit service for the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
You're barely paying them attention. They're appearing as your shitty, shaky, handheld phone footage for a B-reel that lasts 24 hours on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, why would they come back?
Yeah. Well, I like to think I'm doing something right, because that's why we've got Team Boomerang. They all come back eventually.
Oh, Team Boomerang, they keep coming back.
They do, yeah. I've got another one coming back, I think. I bumped into him over the dog park. I think he wants to come back again.
So, speaking of dogs, a couple of pitties at home.
Yeah, pit bulls, yeah. American Staffy, a rescue dog called Archie, and American Staffy cross bull Arab called Bonnie.
There you go.
They're fucking idiots.
For those who love dogs, and if you don't love dogs, you're an asshole.
Yeah,
For those who do love dogs, you got to get on Tony's page. Those dogs are like a pair of ratbag kids. They've got
they are.
They got more human personality than most humans that I've met. That's for sure.
They fucking have. Yeah, Archie's a big 40 kilo soppy fucker. Yeah, they got a lot of personality. I fucking love them.
Mate, if someone wanted to follow you after listening to this, and they're ready for a bit of real talk and seeing what's going on in the world, where can they find you on Instagram? What's your account?
Yeah, if they want to, and there's no fucking bullshit. I'm not a salesperson. So I've never sold a fucking PT session. Can you believe that?
No, I can believe that. It's conversation. People buy from you.
I can't be. If you fucking want training, I'll train you. But I'm not gonna. You already know how fucking overweight or how weak you are. You don't need me to tell you why.
That's right.
Yeah. So what am I? TJE Strength. I think my Instagram is. Facebook's probably a waste of time because there's no fucking. I got hacked fucking last year, so I've had to start all again. I've lost fucking everything.
What about your website?
Oh yeah, that's tjestrength.com.au as well. There's a little bit on now.
Well, guys, if you want to follow Tony and see a bit more about what he's on about, jump on there and have a look. You'll see a lot of footage of the garage gym, get some ideas of that.
Yeah, come check out the gym. It's fucking wicked.
Yeah, if you're on the Gold Coast, reach out, man. It's stacked for a double garage. It feels like it's
it's fucking epic. It's all old school Cal gym and Nautilus and good Aussie brand, the Integrity stuff. It's fucking quality. Really,
Integrity was the gear I had in the first gym that we built from the ground up.
So was it?
The one before was Cal Gym.
I've seen a photo you posted a while back.
Yeah, so the one before that I took over and it had Cal Gym and some concept rowers and that sort of thing. But the next one we designed from the ground up. That was all custom made out there at where were they? Not quite as far as Mount Gravatt, but that area of Brisbane.
Yeah.
Rusty on that Nick Green slopes kind of area.
Yeah.
And we went out there and got hand selected, and it was great. I mean, you look back, what we got back then for $100,000 is nothing.
Yeah, back all now.
We could have 5 times the equipment for $100,000, but at the time, man, we put $100,000 on that. It was all mint. It was schmick gear and all really, really good for Australian made stuff. So
all that I've got in there, that's around about 20 plus. And then when I move, because obviously the end goal is to open up which every fucking idiot PC says, I own my own gym, blah, blah, blah. But I will do. I'd have a little warehouse fucking gym, and it'd be all hand-picked shit like that. All old school equipment. No fancy bullshit stuff, just old school.
Hey, man.
Come in and train.
A lot of the times, if it's functional and it's strong and it's safe and it's clean, man, it doesn't matter. Like too many people are trying to find the waist trainer of gym equipment. Like,
waste of fucking time.
Doesn't exist.
It works, yeah. And if you're sensitive, don't fucking follow me.
That's right. Well, look, mate, thanks for coming on the show. We talked about this before, and for the fellas, mostly fellas, but I'm sure there's some girls that listen too. In fact, I know there is a couple. We're going to start doing, the plan is to move 2 shows during the week. One of them being the interview type conversation style show like we've done tonight. But what we're going to try and do moving forward is a Friday Night Lights. I don't know what I'll call it yet, but the idea is to have 3 or 4 of us on the show. We might just pick apart a bit more of what's going on in the industry. Good and bad, what's going on in the world around us. Just get a perspective and like we all run our own business and we're all individuals, but we all have a very similar common outlook on the world and goals in life and business. So I thought we might just make a more of a casual shit talker approach on a Friday night. So if you guys want to be a part of that, let me know and I can send out some links and information. And Tony's no doubt going to be one of the regulars on there.
I'll come back on again and we'll get a couple of us on here and we'll do 3 of us or 3 or 4 and all see what opinions we've got of wankers that are out there in the fucking industry at the moment.
Absolutely. Tony, my man, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. It took us a bit of technical challenges at the start, but we got there.
It's only because I'm a fucking technical retard when it comes to computers.
Well, together we made it, man. Together we got there.
I'm a pen and paper man.
This would be an interesting show if it was on pen and paper.
Well,
All right, man. Thanks a lot, dude. We'll get on to the next episode. Episode 34 will be the next one up. And thanks for being a part of this one.
All right, mate.